Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 231. I got my coffee in my Scrappy Knitting Queen mug today. Pumpkin spice creamer. I think the pumpkin spice creamer's done. I think it's gone. Usually it's in the stores until like Christmas, but I haven't seen it in my store for like a month, and it makes me sad that I didn't buy like 3 more bottles when it was in the store. Oh well, it's okay. I still have a little bit left, maybe enough for like another week, and then I have peppermint mocha. That's my second favorite, so it's okay. Today is a Friday, November 24th. Is that right? Yep. 24th, 2023. 2023. This is the last episode of November. Yeah, December 1st is next Friday. What? It's almost Advent time? I'm so excited. All right. So this is my YouTube channel where I share my knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today it is all knitting. And I have 2 finished objects and 1 whip. Just 1. Oh my word. Who am I? Who am I? I just have 1 whip. I do have my next project already planned out, so I will show that to you here in a minute later on. And I will probably be casting that on today or tomorrow, depending on my mood. But yes, I have another project planned out, so it's okay. Also, the my knit along that I'm hosting with Amie and Lindsey. This is the last episode I can talk about it because it ends on Thursday next week. So here is the hashtag. It's hosted over on Instagram. It's got a swear word on it, so look away if you don't want to see it. Knit all the beep 2023. So that ends on Thursday. All of the rules are down below. You don't have to finish anything. You just have to use that hashtag. And Amie, Lindsay, and I will be drawing a random one and a winner. Each one of us will be picking a winner, and we are gifting a pattern of your choice on Ravelry. So you don't have to finish anything, just use the hashtag. I think that's all of my admin-y stuff. All the show notes will be right down there in the description box. I don't know, is it still called the description box? I don't know. Underneath the title of my video, if you're watching on like an iPad or your computer, there will be the word more right there. Just click on it and everything will drop down for you. I will have everything down there that I talk about today, and all the links to all the things: yarns, bags, patterns, all that jazz. I will have reading and watching. I have no stash. So yeah, I guess we'll get started. Oh, first I want to say, maybe this will be the title of my episode. I thought this was hilarious. Lindsay from Lazy Lemons said, she told me in one of the chats, she said, "You're not riding the sock train. You are driving the sock train." I thought that was hilarious. So I am driving the sock train still. So I want to talk about all my sock needles and all the recipes and patterns for everything, so I don't have to repeat myself over and over and over again, because I have the 3 things I'm going to talk about are all socks. So they are all on Magic Loop. I use Chiaogoo red lace 32-inch cord, US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter needle. They're all 64 stitches. The cuffs are all 12 rows of 2x2 rib. The pattern is the Vanilla Sock on Magic Loop by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. And I think that's it. I will have all of that information down there. I have all the patterns, the pattern and the needles are down there. So if you misheard me or if you forgot, and they're down there. I'm feeling rusty today. Okay. I think that's it. I think we can get started. I feel like there's something I was going to tell you, but I forgot. So we're just going to keep on. We'll just move on. So this is finish object number 1. I need to keep better notes about, did I have a whole sock done? I think I did. But they're done now. Oh, look at these. So these are Freckled Whimsy. This was the Yarn of the Month colorway for December 2022. So I had this in my stash for a whole year. Probably because I got it in December and I was full on Advent knitting. And I did not plan ahead. And I said I'll just save it for next year. So I dug it out. It was a sock set, so it came with the pink for the heels and toes. Or, I used the mini for the heels and toes. Yeah. That is it. These are for me. I think I mentioned how the peach interchanged with the pink every other 6 rows. So I think it's a 12-row repeat. But I love it. I think Mustache Yarn did that with one of her colorways. Love it. I'm not usually a pink person, but as you will see here in a minute, I was feeling pink. So that is finish object number 1. Finish object number 2. Oh, my neck itches. Oh, look at these. This is Night Owl Fibers. Oh, I forgot to say this colorway. This was Dream a Little Dream. I told you it was the Yarn of the Month for December 2022, but I didn't say what the colorway name was. So this is Night Owl Fibers, and this is their Christmas 2023 colorway. That's what it's called. I pre-ordered this like over the summer, and I think it came in September or August. I don't remember, one of those months. I bought the Halloween one and the Christmas one, so I knit them both up this year. Pet, pet, pet. And this was the mini it came with. And you know, I'm not a big pink person, like I said, but I think it looks good with this. And that speckled stripe. Oh, I got so excited when I got to the speckled stripe. Love it. And they match. The other ones match too. I think I showed it. They match. Matchy. So that is that. I'm going to be flying through this episode because I'm not talking about the needles and the pattern and all that. But I am still loving the heel flap and gusset. I don't think I'm going to go back. It'll be a little difficult with my Advent socks, but I'm going to figure it out. I might just have to do more. When I did the Afterthought heel, I usually could do 12 rows of leg, 12 rows of foot, and it was fine. So I'm going to try that. If I get to the foot and I need another stripe, I might just add it. Or I guess I could do a longer toe if I wanted, but we'll see. I guess we'll do the 6, and I'd like to have my leg like 6.5, 7-ish inches. So I will be using that as a gauge when I do my Advent socks too, but love it. So I have 2 more Christmas pairs of socks to put in my collection. forgot to mention what I'm wearing today. I got the Penguino back out. I wear this every day, but for the episode I try to mix it up a little bit. But this is the Penguino by Stephen West. All greens. Here, I'll turn around a little bit maybe, so you can see the back. Love it. I love these wilts. My favorite. Okay, so that's what I'm wearing. My green Penguino. I'm not wearing any hand knit socks. I had a viewer say, you should like flash your socks. Well, when I get up in the morning, I usually just put on like store-bought socks. And then, like usually, now that it's getting colder, I can probably start wearing them as soon as I get up. But I got in the habit of putting on my store-bought socks. And then when after I walk, after lunch, then I put on my hand knit socks. So, but now that it's getting cooler, I can probably wear them all day without my feet getting hot. So I don't have any hand knit socks on right now. It's okay. They will come on, I promise. I'm starting to wear my Christmas ones because I have more than 25 pairs of Christmas socks. So yeah. All right, here is my one and only whip. That's right. I don't have any blankets. I don't have any sweaters, cowls. This is it. This is it. It's in a bag from Happy Little Yarn. And I got my pumpkin spice bag back out because all of my advents, I packed them all up. I did. Shh, don't tell anybody. I opened them. I wound them up. I'm not going to show them on here. The Freckled Whimsy and the Cozy Knitter, those are the ones that I wound up. This week, I am going to cast on the cuffs for those, so I'm ready for Friday. Can't believe Friday's the 1st. So we will see, next Friday episode, you might just see a bunch of cuffs. You might see just 2 cuffs. And then from there on out, I will probably have 3 or 4 whips. Oh, I need a sock blocker for this one. And yeah, I did not have time to cast on the second sock. So, we have empty needles. I finished this, yesterday was Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had lots of yummy food. So I finished the toe on the way home in the car yesterday. So, and then by the time I got home, I wasn't in the mood. I was so tired. So I think I finished the toe, but I didn't Kitchener in the car because it was dark out. I'm like, we're not going to do that. So I got home, I weaved in the ends, I Kitchenered the toe, and then that was as far as I got. And I thought I'd be able to cast on before I recorded today, but it did not happen because I was doing laundry and all that fun stuff. So I will cast this on today. Tag. This is the West Yorkshire Spinners. This is the Christmas colorway or holiday colorway for this year. Nutcracker. I was working on these yesterday at my parents' house, and my mom says she likes this colorway, so I think I'm going to be... I haven't decided if I'm going to keep these. I really want them, so maybe I'll just keep these. Originally, I wanted to make them for me. She's like, I like those. So I think I'm just going to buy another ball of this and knit it again for her for Christmas next year. Because I have all of her socks done already. Oh, I love it. So when I knit this sock, these are all my markers. To count my rows, I have a video linked down below. So I started the cuff. I do all my socks cuff down. I don't know if I said that in a while. So I knit from the outside of the cake. And then when I got to the heel, I pulled from the inside. Just a little trick, so that way it doesn't break up the stripes. Yeah. That is that. I don't have anything else. This might be the shortest episode ever. I don't know, I might get chatty. And this has I don't know if you can tell, it's sparkly. You can kind of see. And I thought this was like silver stellina, but the more I look at it, I think it's gold. Yeah, I think it's gold stellina this time instead of silver, which I was, when I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's silver. And then as I was knitting it, I'm like, that's gold. So this is sock number 1. This is my, I don't know, is this called a whip? Is this still a whip? I think it is. A half finish object whip, I guess. So yeah, that is it. I'm excited to finish these. I might focus on this today. We'll see. We've had, it's Thanksgiving break here, obviously. And my kids have the whole week off. And my husband has the whole week off. And I've been sleeping in a lot. And it's cutting into my knitting time. It's okay. Sleep is good. I probably should, you know, take a break from my knitting and not knit all day. But yeah, it is 9:27 a.m. I think this is usually the time I record on Fridays. I think that's it. So yeah, I've been sleeping in. I've been getting up like at 7:30 or 8 o'clock every day, and that is late for me. But I'm enjoying it, but we'll see what happens on Monday. It might come to bite me. All right, that is all of my finished objects and my one whip. I guess I will show you, before I get into reading and watching and life stuff, I will show you my next cast on. This is Bags by Awesome Granny. This is my Scrappy bag. It's not Christmassy, but it's okay. Like I said, I used all of my Christmas bags that I have, and I have all my advents in there. I have my needles in there. I'm ready. I'm excited. So I have Christmas scraps. So one of these might look familiar. This is the scraps from the sock. This is how much I had left. After I wound off 5 grams for my blanket, this is how much I have left. I have no idea how much this is. Probably 30 or 40 grams. So I have this colorway. This is Mustache Yarn Gingerbread House. Gingerbread, one of those. I knit these last year. And then this is Night Owl Fibers My Stocking. I knit these last year too. This wasn't I think she has this in her shop. I don't think this is a special. I absolutely love this one. So some of these are smaller because I wound off the 5 grams. So I'm going to attempt to do some matching Scrappy socks. I think it's going to happen. So I might start with this color. And then do this color. And then do this color. I'm thinking. Let's see. I'm going to do like a repeat of each. Or until, I mean, some of these are small. I don't know if I have a full repeat in here, but I think I do. But this is the one that has the pink and the blue changed, kind of like those other ones did. The Freckled Whimsy with the pink and the peach. So there might be longer repeats, so I don't know. I might just do a repeat of each and see how far that'll take me. I know I have enough for this. And then the heels and the toes are gonna be this color. So this is Lolo did it. For $75.25 base, and this is Hippo for Christmas. I bought this yarn. This yarn is like 2 years old. This particular skein. I bought this yarn like when it first came out, and I did a pair of socks, and then I had leftovers, and then from those leftovers, I did another pair of socks, the heels, toes, and cuffs, I think, for this color, and then I striped. Maybe I did some stroll socks. I don't remember, but I love using speckled with stripes. So that is one reason why I did not pull this skein out, because I do have scraps of this. There is a speckled. But since I want these to match, I think I'm gonna hold off. These are the skeins that I have like the most of, and I think I have a full repeat of each. So I'm gonna go with that, and if I have time and want to make more Scrappy Christmas socks, I will dig, and then I'll just make mismatch. I just wanted to try to make these scrappy and matching, because I have not done that. And I have seen Stacy. She is my inspiration for this. She's been doing a lot of Scrappy DK socks, and she matches the stripes, and I'm like, I don't know why that didn't occur to me to try to do that. I'm like, they're Scrappy, they don't have to match. So that is gonna happen. That is my next whip, or my soon-to-be whip. So yeah, I'll have a bunch of whips next episode. They'll all be cuffs, but there'll be many whips. Okay, that is it for the yarny stuff. Wow. Sorry for a short episode, I guess. We'll see. I might be able to talk for 10 more minutes. 20 more minutes. We'll see. Okay. Reading and watching. I am reading A Court of Thorn and Roses. Reading that on my Kindle. I think I'm like 20%. I did not get a lot of reading time this week with everybody being home and my husband being home. So I've only been really reading at night before I go to bed. I tried to read at least one chapter a night. So it's kind of slow, but I'm loving it. And I am also rereading Iron Flame with the Fantasy Fangirls podcast. I think I left that in the show notes, but I took out the Iron Flame. I've already read it. They're doing like a deep dive talk about it, and they have certain chapters they do every week, so it's kind of like homework. So I am listening to I'm not reading it. I'm listening to it. I bought the audio version. So I am all caught up. They have a episode coming out Monday. I finished all the chapters for that. It seems to go a lot faster when I listen to it. Probably because I bump up the speed just a tad. So that's all I am reading / listening to. So watching. Oh, I got some good news. So we finished Ted Lasso. I feel like that's one of those shows where I could rewatch it, like The Office and Supernatural and what other ones? I can't think of it. Like Seinfeld. I feel like I could watch that over and over and over again. Loved it. And we finished season 3. I love that series too. Like I've said before, it's very, very gory. Do not eat while you watch it. And if you're squeamish about things, maybe don't watch it. Or if you're like, you can tolerate it, maybe just make sure you have your knitting and just look down at your knitting when you get to the battle scenes. Yeah, I loved it. I don't know if that would be a show I'd rewatch. Maybe. Because that's 3 seasons and it's done. Same thing with Ted Lasso. There's 3 seasons and that's it. And we started watching Hello Tomorrow. I think that's what it's called. There's only 1 season in that. It's okay. Not my favorite, but I'll finish it. I think we have a couple more episodes left. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna watch next. But the good news, guess what? Guess what? So all the ones that I talked about, the Ted Lasso, C, and Hello Tomorrow, those are all on Apple TV Plus. So the good news, if you love Doctor Who, I got a heads up for you. On Tubi, 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 they have all of the Doctor Who, Doctor 1 through Doctor 7. They have all of those episodes. Tubi is a free service. There is ads, but it is free. So I am so excited because I've wanted to watch all of these like in order for like years, but it seemed like the only place I could watch them was on BritBox, and my husband doesn't want to watch them all. So guess what I'm watching from now until forever? Back when we had Netflix, we had discs. Their discs are no longer available. I think that ended like in September. So they're only doing streaming now. So they used to mail discs to you, DVDs in the mail. And I watched some of these doctors. I watched some of the Doctor 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I did not watch them in order because of the way the episodes were. They weren't labeled like season 1. They were like, they had like 5 episodes were like, it's kind of like a movie, but they broke it up, if that makes sense. So on Tubi, they actually have season 1, season 2, season 3 of each Doctor. I don't know how many seasons total, but oh my. I think my husband said there's like at least 600 episodes. At least when they start out, the first Doctor was, I wrote down 1963 to 1966. So they're in black and white. I love these old, like 1950s, anything black and white. I love it. So I'm excited. So some of these I have seen, but I have not seen all of them. So I'm going to start over. I love watching things in order. So I'm starting with Doctor 1. I'm going to go through to the Doctor 7. And I hope I can finish it before they take it off. I have no idea when they put it on there. I want to say sometime in November. Maybe a couple weeks ago, it seems like. Because my husband is on there browsing almost every day. And he saw that. And I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. So I got to make sure that I'm going to have to figure out when my husband goes back to work and my kids go back to school, I want to watch some of my Christmas movies. I need to watch Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I have not watched that yet. So maybe I'll watch that on Monday. And then maybe the rest of the week I'll watch Doctor Who. We'll see. I'm excited. I love it. I do have some... Where is it? Oh, maybe that's one I wrapped up. Oh no, it's probably in there. I had some mustache yarn. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh no, it's wrapped. What am I gonna do? I guess we'll wait. I bet it's wrapped. I don't see it in there. I have some mustache yarn. It was like, it's all of the Doctor Who doctors. Doctor Who doctors? All of the doctors from Doctor Who. I don't know, that doesn't make sense. So, I bet it's wrapped. Darn it. So, maybe I'll get to that. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll pull it out. I was thinking about opening one of these since I am like waiting. Essentially, I'm waiting for my Freckled Whimsy yarn of the month and my Yarnable. I'm like, what am I gonna do? And then I can't work on my advents, so I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I decided to do some Scrappy socks. Maybe I will open one of those after I finish my Christmas Scrappy socks. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna do 1 or 2 stripes a day on my advent socks. And then that's it. So I'll have time to work on something else. So maybe I will. Maybe I will open one of those. Maybe next episode I'll open one. I'll have to write myself a note to remember. It's getting bad. I am forgetting stuff all the time. It's really bad. I gotta put a sticky note to take out the trash, to remember to take out the trash. I can remember to gather it and put everything in the bin, but taking it to the curb, I gotta have a sticky note. Same thing with like pulling stuff out of the freezer to like defrost it for dinner. That's really bad. I have to leave myself a note. It's horrible. So if you like Doctor Who and you want to watch the old ones, Doctor 1 through 7, get on Tubi. It's free. I usually don't like ads, but I'm going to tolerate it because this is probably the only time I'm going to be able to watch these, because I don't think my husband's going to get BritBox because he likes Doctor Who, but I don't think he's not into it like I am. So yeah, all right, life stuff. Oh, we got a half hour. That's not bad. I forgot to say last Friday that I was gonna put up my tree. My Christmas tree is up. So excited. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have saw it. Well, it was last Saturday we put it up. That was the earliest I could do it, my husband said. So I wanted to do it November 1st. I like to enjoy my tree for like 2 months if possible, because it takes a while to put it up and get it all pretty. That's okay. So it's up now. My Christmas shopping is almost complete. I gotta get one more thing, but I'll get that next time I go out. It's Black Friday. I am not going anywhere. I'm not going out. Probably not gonna go out tomorrow either. I don't do that. I'm not in the mood for that. If I do anything, I would be shopping online, but I'm pretty much done already, so it's okay. What else? I really don't have anything else. The weather finally got colder. I think the highs have been like 40s. Yeah, probably low 40s pretty much all week. Yes, love it. Yeah, I don't know if I don't have anything else. So maybe next week I will open one of these and we'll cross our fingers that it's the Doctor Who one. And I'll just keep working on my socks because that's all I want to work on. Looks like December will also be socks all the way. I'll have Advent socks and other socks. We'll see. Depends on, I don't know if I'll open one. Maybe I'll just do it. Because the Freckled Whimsy and the Yarnable have not been shipped yet, but I have a feeling they might be shipped this week. Or today's the 24th. I'll say next week, but when you see that, it'll be the week. That week that it'll be shipped. I think so. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be a couple more weeks. So yeah, maybe I'll just open that. I'll probably blow through those socks that I showed you, especially those scrappy ones. It is taking me, on average, if I work on just socks like I have been, it's 2 days to finish one sock. It seems like. Usually I can do the cuff, leg, and heel in one day, and then the foot and toe the next day, or cuff and leg one day and then heel, foot, and toe one day, or I don't know. It's kind of weird because sometimes I end in the middle of the leg, but then the next day I finish the whole sock, so I don't know. So that is that. I'm just gonna keep working on socks. And I am not going to be doing Vlogmas this year. I think I'll just be sharing in my Instagram. Pretty good at sharing a lot, and I feel like I'm kind of falling off the wagon here. So I need to, I mean, yesterday was a wash because it was Thanksgiving and I was busy cooking and did not get a lot of knitting done yesterday and feeling twitchy. I need to knit some more today. So I have laundry to finish, and then I gotta clean up my mess, get this uploaded and edited, and I will be ready to knit, to cast on that second sock. All right, I guess that's it. I'm just rambling, trying to make this longer than it needs to be. So thanks for watching. A like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I love reading them, and I will see you for December Advent knitting. Are you excited? What are you guys doing? Are you guys have any Advent plans? I'm just sticking to socks this time, I think, since I have 3 of them. Not gonna do a Cozy Memories this year. We'll see how I feel, like maybe starting it January 1st, maybe starting it. And just, since this blanket is gonna be for me, I am just going to pace myself, and this will probably be a 4-year whip because I want to use scraps from projects that I make. And I think I have a nice stockpile right now that I could probably get started if I wanted. So I guess we'll wait and see how I feel in January. But I thought it'd be a nice January 1st project. And then maybe like finish it on January 1st to have like a full circle kind of whip, but probably be years in between. I'm not gonna do two squares a day for like 6 months or 8 months. That was a bit much. All right, I'm rambling again. I need to end this. Thanks for watching. I think I already said that. Like and subscribe. If you want to ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos, go for it. I'm usually pretty good about recording on Fridays, uploading on Mondays, as long as the YouTube and internet and technology is nice. All right. Happy knitting, and hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.